Hey everyone, it's Riggs again, and I'm here with some more Indiana Jones news. There's nothing I love more these days than some fresh Indiana Jones news. Sometimes it's a thin gruel. Today is one of those days, but we've got some updates here on how Shia LaBeouf may have Poochied his way out of the Indiana Jones franchise. This article is from movieweb.com. Links in the description. Let's go. Indiana Jones 5, Why Shia LaBeouf Didn't Return for The Dial of Destiny. Will the next Indiana Jones tell us what happened to Shia LaBeouf's character? Well, recall, a few weeks ago, we got news that the issue of Mutt Williams will be explored in this film. We're going to find out where he is, where he went, what happened to him, where his corpse is buried, something like that. But for now, not much information. Raiders of the Lost Ark from 1981 marked the beginning of the Indiana Jones film series, which is based on the exploits of Dr. Henry Walton Indiana Jones Jr., a fictitious professor of archaeology. George Lucas is the creator of the franchise, which stars Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. Temple of Doom, a prequel, and The Last Crusade, a sequel, were released in 84 and 89, respectively. But in 2008, a fourth movie called The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was released, within which Indiana experiences the betrayal of one of his closest friends, Mac. In the film, he meets Mutt Williams, who turns out to be his son. By the end of the movie, Indiana reunites with Marion Ravenwood, the lead woman character from the first movie, whom he eventually marries. The Dial of Destiny, the fifth Indiana Jones movie, is currently under development and is slated for release in June of 2023. LaBeouf's role, however, is neither mentioned nor included in current cast listings. Why won't Indiana's son appear in the fifth movie? What happened to him? Who is Mutt Williams? Well, we know who Mutt Williams is. Henry Jones III. He's introduced to Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Mutt is a greaser who rides a panhead motorbike, joins Indiana Jones as his companion for the duration of the movie. In addition, Marion Ravenwood, a former bar owner, and Indiana Jones are his parents. However, Mutt and Indy are not aware of this until the events of Crystal Skull. Unlike many action movie sidekicks, Mutt is quite smart, has a clear line of logical deduction, is an excellent fencer, which helped him in his fight with Spalko, and excels in other real-world adventurous abilities. When Mutt and Indiana learn they are related, the latter's incensed that his kid is a dropout and is desperate to get him to return to school. Remember, before he was incensed that he was a dropout, he was saying, "That's cool, follow your dreams," that kind of stuff. But once he found out it was his progeny, back to school. By the time Mutt joins his parents as his father's groomsman, Indiana and Marion do get married near the end of the movie. Mutt and his father's relationship seems to be headed in the right direction until the Dial of Destiny. Possible cast controversy. So here's we get into the meat of things. LaBeouf's departure from Indiana Jones 5 is more likely because of his contentious remarks about Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. In 2010 interview with Los Angeles Times, the actor admitted that the movie wasn't up to standard. He told the newspaper, "I feel like I dropped the ball in the legacy that people loved and cherished." LaBeouf also mentioned that Ford wasn't happy with it either. According to an article in Today, in response to the uproar, Ford said, "I think I called him a effing idiot." I think that's what the expletive is. When asked about LaBeouf's remarks, he went on to elaborate, saying, "As an actor, I think it's my obligation to support the film without making a complete ass of myself. Shia is ambitious, attentive, and talented, and he's learning how to deal with a situation which is very unique and difficult." So if LaBeouf gave this interview in 2010, where he rightfully says they dropped the ball with the movie, I think probably in response to 2 years of abuse he suffered at the hands of fans who weren't too thrilled with his character, or maybe abuse is too strong of a word, but widespread derision, perhaps, then I think he's right to say they dropped the ball. And I think Ford is being kind of an ass by chastising him later in the press. If they had a falling out, and that's why he's not in this movie, that would be unfortunate. I don't think that's the only reason. Again, we talked about it before. LaBeouf has had quite a few personal problems, though he seems to have his head screwed on properly again. Got a movie coming out where he plays Padre Pio. We'll see where it goes. Overall, it looks like the two actors won't be working together in Dial of Destiny. The good news is that according to director James Mangold, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny will address the absence of Mutt Williams. So at least we'll find out what Indiana Jones and Marion's son is up to in the present time. And then we get into the future of Indiana Jones, coronavirus pandemic, blah, 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 long delays, blah, blah, blah. Ford is saying, I'm proud to say this one is fantastic. Indiana Jones movies about mystery and adventure, but they're also about heart. We have a really human story to tell, as well as a movie that will kick your ass like I kicked Shia LaBeouf's ass. The actor also confirmed this will be his last run as the titular character, according to Esquire. Can somebody look up for me what Harrison Ford said about Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? Do we have similar quotes about Crystal Skull being an ass-kicking romp full of heart? Disney reportedly contemplated producing Indiana Jones spin-off series, according to Variety's story from November. Whether this will be a complete spin-off sequel or prequel is unknown, as is whether any of the movie actors will appear. According to James Mangold, they will not appear, at least Phoebe Waller-Bridge and Harrison Ford. Perhaps a Mutt Williams sequel series. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think the little beef that LaBeouf has with Harrison Ford caused him to be left out of the Dial of Destiny? Or is it more likely related to his personal problems and his comeback from that? He had a hard time after President Trump was elected. Took him a little while to get over that. Thanks for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. If you enjoy the content, please give the video a like and share it with your friends. It'll help our channel grow, and we'll come back to you soon with some more Indiana Jones news.